Attention passionate Green Bay Packers fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC North and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Green Bay Packers' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Green Bay Packers fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your friends and Green Bay Packers fans. Let's get to the news, all right. Folks, buckle up because what I'm about to tell you could be a game changer for the Green Bay Packers and the entire NFC North. Rumors are swirling about a blockbuster trade that could reshape the Packers' secondary and set them up for a real shot at another Super Bowl. And it involves none other than Patrick Surtain, the elite cornerback from the Denver Broncos. Now I know what you're thinking. Another trade rumor, right? But this one has some serious weight behind it, and if it goes down, it could be one of the most strategic moves the Packers have made in recent years. Let's start by talking about Surtain himself. This guy has been a shutdown corner since he entered the league, and his 2025 season was nothing short of spectacular. He racked up 5 interceptions, returning them for 152 yards, and earned a stellar 87.4 PFF grade. His coverage skills are off the charts with an 89.6 grade, and he allowed just 47% of passes thrown his way to be completed. That's elite. He's also defended 17 passes, forced 25 incompletions, and shown versatility in run support with an 86.1 grade. Surtain's been recognized as an All-Pro in 2022 and 2023, and his durability is a big plus, missing only 1 game due to minor injuries. His career stats are impressive: 13 interceptions, an average PFF grade of 86.8, and over 200 tackles. When it comes to being a true shutdown corner, he's often compared to Darrelle Revis, reducing big plays by around 24%, which is huge for a team looking to tighten up its secondary. The Dolphins saw a boost of 18% in defended passes after acquiring Jalen Ramsey, and Surtain could bring a similar impact to Green Bay. Now, why would the Broncos consider trading Surtain? Well, their situation is interesting. They have a solid cap space of around $32 million, which is enough to make some moves, but their focus seems to be shifting toward rebuilding their offense, especially with a young quarterback like Nix. The Broncos are eyeing the future, and they've been quite strategic about their cap. They see Surtain's $28 million salary as a way to free up space, money that could be redirected to beefing up their trenches and maybe drafting for a rebuild. Plus, Denver's secondary has been allowing about 23 points per game, which is not exactly what you'd want from a top-tier defense. They're ranking at 13th in pass coverage, with a PFF grade of 79.2, indicates room for improvement, especially allowing 6.8 yards per pass attempt. So it's not surprising they're looking at options that could give them a fresh start, even if it means trading away a player of Surtain's caliber. But here's where the magic could happen for the Packers. If Green Bay manages to land Surtain, they're not just adding another talented player. They're creating a true lockdown duo with Jaire Alexander, who's also been playing at an elite level with an 85.9 PFF grade. Imagine the possibilities: 2 cornerbacks who can shut down the best receivers in the league, making life miserable for quarterbacks and drastically reducing big plays. This duo could turn Green Bay's secondary into one of the league's most formidable units, similar to what we've seen in recent years with top-tier defenses. Statistically, adding Surtain could drop the yards allowed per pass from 6.6 to around 4.9, and big plays would decrease by approximately 30%. That kind of defensive boost is enormous, especially considering the importance of secondary play in today's NFL. Not only would this improve coverage, but it would also give the Packers a significant advantage against high-powered offenses like San Francisco's, especially against dynamic tight ends like George Kittle. Surtain's ability to neutralize top weapons, thanks to his coverage grade of 89.6, makes him a perfect fit for a team looking to elevate its defense to a championship level. Looking back at recent history, you might recall how players like Denzel Ward helped boost the Browns' secondary in 2024, increasing their efficiency by 23%. That kind of upgrade can be a game changer, and Surtain has that potential to transform the Packers' defense into an elite unit capable of carrying the team deep into the playoffs. The secondary would no longer be a weak spot, but a strength that complements the Packers' already formidable front seven. With players like Kenny Clark and Rashan Gary leading the charge up front, A lockdown corner like Surtain could be the missing piece that pushes Green Bay over the top. Now let's talk about the impact on the Super Bowl odds. The Packers currently sit at around plus 1,800 in most betting markets, but if they land Surtain, those odds could shift significantly, possibly to plus 850 or even better. Why? Because a secondary that can neutralize top receivers and TEs like Kittle drastically increases the Packers' chances of winning close games. Surtain's coverage skills, combined with Alexander's shutdown ability, would make Green Bay a nightmare for offenses. It's no exaggeration to say that having two cornerbacks of this caliber could elevate the Packers' overall team efficiency by around 13%, similar to what Surtain did for the Broncos in 2022 when he helped boost their odds from plus 2,800 to plus 1,200. Imagine the confidence this defense would have, knowing they can shut down the opponent's best playmakers on any given Sunday. Considering the financial aspect, the Packers could benefit from a cap savings of around $7 million through some strategic cuts, which would help offset the costs associated with acquiring Surtain. This move would be part of a broader strategy to build a championship-caliber roster, balancing cap space, young talent, and veteran leadership. Plus, with the secondary upgrade, the Packers could focus their draft picks on strengthening the offensive line, ensuring that Jordan Love has more time and protection to develop into an elite quarterback. It's a smart, strategic move that aligns with Green Bay's recent history of savvy roster management and a clear vision for sustained success. All in all, this potential trade for Patrick Surtain isn't just about adding a talented player. It's about building a dynasty, solidifying the defense, and putting the Packers back in the conversation as serious contenders. Surtain's presence would serve as a strategic vision, a move that signals to the rest of the league that Green Bay isn't just playing for today but building for tomorrow. The Broncos, on the other hand, seem to be taking a cautious approach, focusing on their rebuild while letting go of a player who could be a cornerstone for years to come. But for Green Bay fans, this could be the start of something special, a defensive renaissance that could carry us to multiple Super Bowl titles in the coming years. And so the question now is, will this trade happen? The rumors are gaining momentum, and with the Packers looking to bolster their secondary, it's not out of the realm of possibility. The front office has shown they're willing to make bold moves when the opportunity presents itself, and adding a player of Surtain's caliber could be that move. Imagine a defense that's not just good but elite, capable of shutting down the league's best offenses and giving Jordan Love the support he needs to lead the Packers back to glory. This could be the start of a new chapter for Green Bay, a chapter where the secondary is no longer a weakness but a strength that defines us. So fans, keep your eyes peeled because this story isn't over yet. The NFL trade deadline is always full of surprises, and if this one materializes, it could be one of the most exciting moves in recent Packers history. As we await official confirmation, let's stay optimistic and ready to cheer our team to new heights. Green Bay Packers are all about building a legacy, and this potential move could be the next big step toward another Super Bowl run. Stay tuned, because I'll be right here bringing you all the latest updates and analysis. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YOUTUBE algorithm to keep recommending the latest Green Bay Packers news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. And now, Green Bay Packers fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Green Bay Packers. Do you think this trade will happen? Are you excited about the possibility of Surtain donning the green and gold? I know I am, and I truly believe that if the front office pulls this off, it could be a move that defines the next era of Packers football. Keep the faith, stay passionate, and let's hope we're talking about a new defensive powerhouse in Green Bay very soon. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Green Bay Packers news.